Welcome back to Tales of Arise. I am your host StarkZaku, and just a little bit of an apology. You know, the couple of episodes I am uploading of Tales of Arise, it should be episode 72 to 78, is a little bit buggy, along with another series that I'm starting later down the line. I have like 4 episodes of that, and the bit rate was like really low, so it's all over the place. I've tried fixing it, I've tried adding bit rate to it, and come find out you can't really do that. So that kind of sucks. So I do apologize for those episodes turning out like that. The future episodes are not going to be like that. As you can see, it's going to be a little bit more clearer than what I than the set of episodes you got beforehand. So I do apologize for that. But with that being said, let's welcome back to Tales of Arise. And in the last couple of episodes, we got the Lenegus. We found the spaceship shuttle, got the Lenegus. Shion was feeling a little type of way. You know, we found out about how her thorns work, and basically if she gets rid of them, her life ends. Like, them thorns is like a bad ex. They taking you down with them whether you like it or not. But Alpha not really dealing with that. Like, he like, nah, we don't do that. You gonna live, we gonna get rid of them damn thorns. We gonna do it together. Alright? So yeah, that's what brings us here. So first things first, I need to get some CP, because wow, that's not worded right. Like that, I'll be back in a minute. Matter of fact, never mind, we just gonna run through it. You feel me? So we got this. First we gotta, okay, just interrupt me like that.
What is it, Rinwell? Do you hear something again?
Yeah. It's that voice.
The will of Dana's astral energy.
Oh, here we go again. I don't know why I thought this was the animation first in the beginning. I'm not gonna lie to you. That's how crisp it looked.
What? There's so much astral energy. But where's it all coming from? It's almost like it's alive.
Hold it. Please tell me I called it.
That was the spirit channeling ceremony just now. No, it was more than that.
What the hell was that? It felt like everything was on the brink of... like the whole world was seconds from...
Oblivion. It's the same vision as the one my thorns show me. A vision of impenetrable darkness that swallows up us and everything else.
An empty void. A nothing so complete and dominating that there aren't even words to describe it. The end of time.
The visions of the apocalypse you've been seeing. If I'd known how bad they were,
So, everything we just saw, those were Naori's memories, right?
That's right. It was as if her innermost thoughts were speaking directly to us. At least I know they weren't mine.
That power flowing into her. It reminds me of Shion's thorns. If they're what's responsible for all these visions she's been having, then maybe... Maybe my thorns are made from that same astral energy?
If that is the case, we just found the missing link between your thorns and what happened here 3 centuries ago. No, more than a link. Perhaps even the very heart of the matter.
I've never felt astral energy so powerful. What was that? If it's the same energy your thorns are made of, it must be dark astral energy, right? And isn't that something only Renans have?
Correct. Dark astral energy is possessed by Renans alone.
And when enough astral energy gathers together, it develops its own form of sentience. If so, maybe that complete oblivion is exactly what the Renan astral energy's will is wishing for. But why?
I don't know. Will can be a pretty vague thing to nail down. It's more of a feeling, just like the will of Dana.
But the will of Dana is made up of astral energy too, right? And if that's what's been showing us these visions... I don't know, should we really be getting so involved with this thing?
Dana's will would never want oblivion.
But you can't say that for sure!
Cut it out, you two. Squabbling over theories will get us nowhere.
Let's keep moving. If it's Dana's will showing us these memories, then I'm as clueless about its motives as any one of us. But if it could lead us to the truth, then I want to find out more.
Shion's right. All we can do is keep going. If these really are Naori's memories we're watching, there could be truths in them I was never aware of. And I think they may be the kinds of truths I need to confront if we're going to keep fighting.
I'm sorry about what I said earlier. Come on, let's go.
Finally, we begin to understand what the thorns are.
Yes, and their source. A ceremony that occurred 3 centuries ago.
But we still don't know how to get rid of them. I just hope we can find a way.
Like I said before, and I'm gonna say it again, I am betting my bottom dollar. I want to hope that I'm wrong on this, but something is telling me that Naori and Shion are one and the same. The same damn person. Now, is that... But yeah, Shion and Shiori is one and the same person. There's no way. So my man's is just walking on his own.
Soon, we might very well learn the truth behind Shion's thorns, as well as my own past. I have to be ready to face anything. Whatever happens.
Hold on, let's turn back for the time here. Let's watch the skit.
Do you think Faria was really being controlled by someone?
Certainly seemed that way. The question is, who? The Red Woman?
The same person who's behind all of this, I'll bet. Whoever that is.
Brainwashed or otherwise, the feelings of resentment she holds towards me are real.
Someone used her because they knew we'd hold back. If that's not playing dirty, I don't know what is.
It does tell us one thing at least. Someone here in Lenegis is watching us. Someone who means us harm.
There's no question. That attack was meant for us alone.
By someone capable of getting inside a person and manipulating them like a weapon. We need to find whoever it is, fast.
That is true. Seeing vision.
That vision we saw. It was as if it was meant specifically for us.
What do you make of it? Do you still think the will of Dana might be involved somehow?
Maybe it's trying to tell us something. But what?
Well, it could be supernatural. You know, like seeing dead people, messages from beyond the grave, ghost-type stuff.
That's your grand theory? That we're being haunted? Come on, Law.
Wait. He might be closer to the mark than you think. What if a person's thoughts and deeds were to somehow become indelibly etched into the ether of a place? And what if those with a connection could then somehow pick up on them?
You think that's what it was? Some kind of message someone left here for us?
I am merely
They leaving a
entertaining the
message.
possibility. Whether it was Dana's will,
I don't think anybody
somehow
at that phone to
connected the
answer.
Sovereign and Maiden's powers, I do not know.
Okay, back up a sec. You're saying that if a place is full of enough astral energy, it can somehow show us events that happened centuries ago?
More to the point, how does that much astral energy gather in one place anyway? Seems unlikely it happened naturally.
Whatever it was, it survived here intact for 300 years. Whoever left it for us, the strength of their intent is beyond doubt.
The strength of their intent.
That's some strong ass energy. That's some strong energy if that's the case. Alright, now we're ready to go through.
Soon, we might very well learn the truth behind Shion's thorns, as well as my own past.
Are you saying it or are you telling me? Cause it sounded to me like you're telling me. Alphen. Like I said, I'm willing to bet my bottom dollar that Shion and Naori are one and the same. They are the same damn person. And she just lost her memory. I've been wrong about predicting shit like this yet. If I'm wrong about this, they better have some damn type of twist. But I got a feeling that's the twist they gonna go
I have
with.
to be ready to face anything. Whatever happens.
The only way it's
I'm
forward.
determined to save Shion and Dana. Nothing I learn can change that.
Yes. Let's go. I'm guessing this must be the end game area. Cause that's not really a question.
Hold up, you guys.
What is it?
I want to look through that room over there. I'm curious what we'll find.
That's the room you visited in your past, right? Sure. We can check it out.
Oh shit.
This looks like some kind of research facility.
A laboratory secreted away in the Forbidden Zone. Why am I past being surprised at this point?
Looks pretty deserted.
Let's check it out. It might give us a new lead.
For the people of Lenegis, the Forbidden Zone is the stuff of dreams. Yet here I am, standing within its hallowed halls.
It's off limits even for lords, then? Talk about an exclusive club.
Being exclusive is one thing, but how many important facilities let in only the Sovereign? Doesn't that seem a little strange?
Strange doesn't cover it. If it was only one room, maybe. But a place on this scale? How do they keep it from falling into ruin? Whoever the Sovereign is, they can't manage the upkeep of this whole place themselves.
Did no one ever talk about it when you were growing up? No, not that I can remember. Then again, Sovereigns and Forbidden Zones weren't exactly breakfast table conversations.
The Forbidden Zone is a hallowed place, at one with the Sovereign's authority. Grounds of the one true ruler who presides over all Renans. That is what we believed this place to be. No, what we were made to believe it was. But now, it is finally time to discover this area's true purpose, and why it was kept hidden behind the scenes for so long.
That's some wild shit. Imagine living in an area where everything you thought to believe was fed to you on a silver platter, but the difference is you are forced to believe this shit. Like, that's wild to me.
I think I can make this work.
Well, can you make head or tail of it?
These are experiment records by the looks of it. Reams of them, dating back hundreds of years. Let's see. A composite being capable of controlling Danan astral energy so as to convert its molecular and elemental makeup.
Oh, so
The creation of a governing central figure, taking the form of a Danan. Codename Sovereign.
Sovereign.
Wait, there's more. Research into utilizing force field crystals for the purpose of stable astral energy containment. That must be the master cores. With all this raw data, there's bound to be records here somewhere about the Maiden and the Lords, too.
About the Lords? Why would they be on there?
Think about it. The Lord's crests are clearly of a piece with those of both the Sovereign and the Maiden. Not to mention the fact that the contenders to the crown are selected from otherwise regular Renan citizens. In other words, it may be that all Renans are unwittingly being made subject to some kind of grand scheme.
What about the Sovereign? Does it say anything else?
Where do I start? All I've read so far is the headlines. There's so much here. To sift through all of it would require specialized... Wait.
What is it? Did you find something?
It's a list of names, with the title Test Subjects, Sovereign. It's your call.
Read it.
There must be dozens of test subjects listed here. Hundreds even. All of them failures. Wait, I think I've found one that was successful.
of course, Alpha.
Test subject number 1273. Ethnicity, NA. Unique Adjustment Index, Generation, NA. Given name, Alphen.
They re-engineered me. Right here in this lab.
Alphen.
I mean, that's information we pretty much knew already. Oh.
What about the others? Was I the only one?
Test subject number 10105. Ethnicity, NA.
What's his name?
Unique Adjustment Index,
Valorant?
Generation,
Something like
NA.
that?
Given name, Volron.
Volron, yeah.
Volron? But that means...
He's only sovereign because someone made him that way too.
He's the last one. In 3 centuries worth of records, you and Volron are the only 2 subjects on whom the experiment was a success.
But what about the winners of the crown contests? Does this mean that none of them were ever crowned sovereign after all?
Upon victory, the Sovereign shall return to Rena and rule over Rena and Lenegis combined. When a new sovereign is decided, the outgoing monarch shall relinquish their post and live out the rest of their days on Rena. So we were told. But according to these records, there have only ever been 2 sovereigns, neither of whom had anything to do with the crown contest. It's all lies, including the part about the sovereign residing in Rena. The crown contest was never about deciding a new ruler. It must always have been devised for some other purpose.
But even supposing that's true, someone must have been in charge for the past 3 centuries, right? If it wasn't the Sovereign, then who was it?
Crown contests have been held this whole time, in spite of the fact that there was already a sovereign. Me. Meaning that for the past 300 years, someone out there has to have been maintaining that lie. The same person I'm willing to bet is behind all this.
The Red Woman? It's possible. But that doesn't necessarily mean she's the mastermind behind this scheme. She could be working for someone else. Someone back on the Renan homeworld.
I bet you there's not even a Renan homeworld.
Either way, it's fair to say she's definitely involved somehow.
What about the data records? Is there no other information that could help us?
Not that I can see. Just file upon file of experiment results. There's nothing here about who's behind all this, or what their endgame is, unfortunately. I've barely managed to scratch the surface, mind you. You won't be able to read through it all, but you're welcome to take a look through what you can, while we're here.
I'll do that.
So this is where Alphen became the Sovereign, and Volron as well. The significance of this location would suggest...
Hey, it looks like the terminals in here turned on too.
We should look through them. They might contain valuable information.
Only 2 sovereigns in over 300 years. So why has the experiment only succeeded twice in all this time? And if that's the case, why keep on doing it? Was there really no other way? Or could there be some other reason?
Dohalim.
Forgive me.
Alphen.
I'm fine. I'm just a little shaken, that's all. I knew what I was already, so it's not like it's a surprise or anything. But it's strange. I've got all this rage inside of me, but I don't even know who it's for. I'm scared that I'll put a face to it, just to have someone to blame.
If that were to happen, then No. Then we'd help you fight it, before you ever got that far. Wouldn't we, everyone?
Yeah, we wouldn't just sit by and watch you spiral out of control.
That's right. No good can come from being consumed by hatred.
If you ever start to lose your way, you can count on us to guide you back. To remind you where home is.
And I would be happy to lend an attentive ear, should you ever have need.
Thank you, everyone. I think I'll be okay now.
Yeah, man, you gonna be good. Oh, wow. Sovereign acts as Lenegis' central control device for spirit channeling ceremony. Each one is granted level 2 authority and an ID crest. A Danan subject serves as the base of its creation. In theory, ideal candidates possess equal affinity for every astral element. However, such aptitude is statistically rare to uncover within real-world conditions. As a result, most subjects die during the adjustment period, and stability is still not guaranteed for those who survive it. This instability, coupled with the Sovereign's powers of astral manipulation, pose a high risk to the security of Lenegis if left unchecked. As such, stabilization measures must be put in place via the support mechanism when utilizing the Sovereign in the spirit channeling ceremony. Addendum 1. No effective alternative method to perform the ceremony have been found. Trials on Danan subjects are authorized to continue. Addendum 2. Unit 2 adjustments are a success. Subsequent adjustments are to be put on hold while extended observation takes place. Wow. Hold up. So that would mean that there has to be somebody there to help the sovereign manipulate the astral energy. Could that have been the reason why they kept Naori there? That's why they have a maiden? Is it the maiden's job to kind of help with that? The maiden acts as the sovereign support mechanism for for the spirit channeling ceremony. Each one is granted level 2 authority and an ID quest. Wait, each one? So would that mean that there can be more than one maiden? Interesting. A Renan subject serves as its functions, providing the sovereign with the supplemental dark astral it lacks in tandem with the Renis Alma. During the ceremony, it is partly responsible for astral energy conversion, as well as maintaining stability over the sovereign's own power. Yeah. So it's more, they basically help maintain, like I said, basically help maintain the flow of energy between the sovereign and the astral energy. Basically, so you don't go out of control and get to being crazy. Additionally, the degree of intimacy between it and the sovereign has been... Why they keep calling the maiden it? That is so disrespectful. Observed to positively impact the level of stability in both subjects. Because of this, trial activations of the sovereign without the maiden present are expressly forbidden. Furthermore, neither the sovereign nor the maiden are to be informed about the details of the spirit channeling plan. Oh, what good luck that did. Addendum 1. Mental instability in the maiden has been deemed the cause of the past sovereign's rampancy. Countermeasures must be considered. Addendum 2. In line with the plan adjustment, the current subject will have its maiden registration revoked and be returned to its original household. Oh, so that means one of the maidens failed. Watch the red girl be one of the maidens that failed because she couldn't control her damn emotions. Okay. Ooh, life bottles. A room unchanged over 3 centuries. It's like time itself has stopped here. That is crazy. Ooh, grape gel. Yay. All right, let's keep going. Wow. They got clones.
Naori, I...
Don't talk. I have to do this. I gave you my word that I'd help you return to Dana.